Good morning, Bradley Elementary School. Happy Monday, November 4th, 2024. We are actually in November. I cannot believe it. October seemed to just fly by. I hope you all had a great 3 day weekend. I hope you had a lot of fun celebrating Halloween last Thursday and had lots of time to rest and recover, and you're ready for another week. We've got a lot going on in the month of November. Here are a couple of messages for this week. First of all, I do want to thank everybody who's been leaving some artwork on my desks. I love them. These are just a few examples. Thank you so much for sharing. I love it. And of course, I want to thank everybody for using their paws. They're being positive, accountable, wise, and safe. Remember, when in doubt, if you're using your paws, you're in good hands and you're doing the right thing. I also wanted to thank everybody who's working to help us make sure that we're all using appropriate language at school. So remember, if you hear somebody using language that you don't feel is appropriate for school, you can always say, stop. That language is not appropriate. Or that is not appropriate language. And remember, at Bradley, we're trying to be using positive words. I also want to let you guys know that we are going to be changing things for the way we do our Praise for Paws tickets. We are actually going to use our Praise for Paws tickets, and we're going to turn them into kind of like cash, and we are creating a Bradley Paws store. So basically, you can now start collecting your Praise for Paws tickets, and then we are going to open up a pop-up store where you can use your Praise for Paws tickets to buy items. And we have a lot of things that we're going to be selling at the store, and some of them will be worth just a ticket or two, and other ones will be worth a lot of tickets because they're going to be kind of cooler prizes. But I just want to let you know that you guys can all start saving your tickets so that we will be able to start a Praise for Paws store. So I'll give you more information about that at our assembly on Friday, but I just wanted to give you guys a little preview that things are going to be changing with our Praise for Paws tickets. Also wanted to let you guys know that Mr. Mers finally shared the secret number of how many kettle corn were in the jar and how many spooky things were in the other jar and the total. So just in case you're wondering, in the kettle corn jar, there were 279 pieces of kettle corn. And in the other jar, there was 288 items, making a total of 567 items in both jars. We had Emily Herrera in room 19. She was the closest one when she guessed 267 pieces of kettle corn. And Reckland in room 10 guessed a total of 563 items in both jars. If you haven't already done so, you can go up to Mr. Mers and she can get you a prize. Congratulations. Thanks for playing, everybody. I also wanted to let you know that we're going to be working on getting a little bit of a better, accurate lunch count in the mornings, because there's been a few times when we've run out of food for some of the upper grade kids. So if you have a cold lunch or you're bringing lunch from home and you're not gonna need a hot lunch, we need you to actually not pick up a hot lunch, because there was a couple times when we were short some lunches for some of our older kids. So if you say you're gonna get if you say you're gonna get a hot lunch, by all means go get a hot lunch. But if you say you're gonna get if you're bringing a lunch from home, please don't pick up food from the cafeteria, because we have run out a couple times. Thank you so much. Also wanted to thank everybody. We're doing a really good job working on sorting our garbage and our waste, and we're making sure that everything is getting into the right containers now. So thank you all for helping me make sure that trash gets in the gray trash cans. All the compostable items, all the food scraps get into the green bin, and all of our recyclable items get into our blue recycling containers. We're doing that at breakfast, we're doing that at snack time, we're doing that at lunch, we're doing that in the after school program. So thank you all for working on this, and we'll have a little demonstration at our assembly this Friday of how to do that the right way. But I want to thank you all for taking the time to help make sure all of our waste gets sorted and into the right places. I'm also really thankful that everybody's been working so hard to turn in their fall wall of gratitude leaves. We're starting to collect lots of leaves, and I can't wait to get them hung across the school. Also wanted to remind you that if things are feeling overwhelming or you're a little stressed out or you're a little excited, you can always do some leaf breathing. Remember, we breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause, breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause, and so on and so forth, so that you can help get yourself recentered and ready to attack the next activity of the day. I did also want to congratulate you all for doing such a great job during the Drive for School fundraiser. We raised over $17,000 for our school, and I'm very proud that we were able to make that kind of money for our school. Remember, every penny goes back into our school. I'll be getting all of the information about students who were our top sellers, and I'll be sharing who is getting prizes as soon as I get that information. So be on the lookout for that. That information will be coming soon. Wanted to wish a very happy birthday to Luca, David, Joaquin, Sophia, Kyrie, Miranda, Rosalind, Faith, Romeo, Eva May, Whitman, Caden, Asa, and Riker. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. And of course, on that note, have a great week of learning, and go Bears!